We are talking with Zach East. He is the Director of Organizational Sustainability at United Way of Southwest Michigan. Good morning, Zach. It's always good to see you.
Ken, thanks for having me. I usually expect that at least one day you're just going to get tired of me and lock me out. But I appreciate you.
As long as your fob still works at the front door,
it does. For
we'll
some
let you
reason.
in.
I don't know why. I stopped working here officially a year ago.
No, you didn't. You
That's
do a lot
true.
here.
You're right. I do still do some things here, but my love, my adoration goes to all the work that we do at United Way of Southwest Michigan.
Yes.
So one of I can't believe we're actually talking about this because we're at the end of June, and most students, and especially parents, are not thinking about what's happening for the school year coming up in August.
That's right.
But we actually plan many, many months in advance at United Way of Southwest Michigan for one of our biggest events that we've been doing for over 20 years, and that's School Supply Spectacular for Cass County.
Nice.
So 850 backpacks get packed and sent out to students from all 4 different corners of Cass County between Dowagiac, Edwardsburg, Marcellus, and Cassopolis in July to make sure that those who are truly in need get the opportunity to get a backpack filled with all the supplies they can that they can use to be a success in the upcoming school year. So
that's amazing. How many backpacks?
850. And the reason that I'm talking about it now is because we opened registration for it yesterday.
Okay.
And this is what I would say is probably an unfortunate sign of where people are at this point in time. Is the need is great, so great that we gave out, or at least we signed up folks for at least 250 to 300 of that supply. It was just yesterday.
You just opened the registration, and already more than 200, almost 300 folks have signed up for them.
Yeah.
Okay. And what, like you mentioned, that indicates a great need.
Yeah, and certainly we do have some families that might come, year after year to get some things because, again, if you think about it, if you're not spending dollars on school supplies, then you're hopefully spending those dollars on food, needed repairs, other things that families need in order to really get by.
Yeah.
School supplies sometimes are just sort of an afterthought, and we've, I think, all been in school when you've maybe noticed a student near you who doesn't seem quite prepared as the rest of others. And this is part of what we set out to deal with many years ago when we put this program together. So schoolsupplyspectacular.com is the website. It's got all the details on this event, which is coming up in August. I said July, but I actually meant August.
Oh, okay.
August 6th and 7th. We have dates and locations, again, at different places throughout Cass County where those backpacks will be given out. What we need right now, besides folks to sign up for those dates, if they are truly in need and they live in Cass County, we would, of course, welcome you going to schoolsupplyspectacular.com and registering. Again, very much based on need. If you really need it, we would appreciate you signing up. If you don't need it, you can answer that question, then try to leave these for other people because we, every year, if you will, sell out of requests. But what we do need is volunteers.
Okay.
We need folks to help volunteer to give out some of these backpacks because we go to different sites like Dowagiac Union High School, Edwardsburg Intermediate School, Marcellus High School, and the Brookside Learning Center in Cassopolis, and we basically just see lines of cars of folks coming in, getting their deliveries, checking in with their ticket, and then, heading on their way. And so that takes a pretty good amount of teamwork effort to get all of those things sent out. And thankfully, a great deal of the packing that needed to be done of those backpacks and supplies has already taken place, but we still have some more that needs to be accomplished for the future. So there are plenty of volunteer opportunities for this that are at schoolsupplyspectacular.com.
What are you putting into the backpacks this year?
So a lot of what goes in the backpacks are usually the real essentials. So certainly some pencils and pens and those sorts of things. But there's also stuff in there like Kleenex, hand sanitizer, those sorts of things.
The number of times, the number of times as a parent with kids in school, you get the emails from the teacher saying, hey, parents, we need some more Kleenex.
Yeah.
And I write back, it's not Kleenex, it's tissue.
Yes. Well,
facial tissue.
You're right. It's
anyway.
It's a brand name. That's what happens in advertising.
So you
get
got
stuck
that.
on Kleenex. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is just one of the many things. Like if you went through the United Way office right now, we have literal walls of boxes of school supply stuff sitting in boxes ready to be opened up and distributed and put in these backpacks. It's one of the most fun things that we do every year too, because what's neat about this is that there's a golden ticket inside a few of these backpacks.
Get out.
So if you get one, if students are lucky to get one of these, and we don't know where they are because they all get packed in, like months in advance, and they're in random backpacks, and
like
nobody
Willy
knows where they
Wonka.
are. Yeah, it's pretty fun. That's the idea. And so we just give them a little extra, and I think there's maybe a little candy or something like that involved. So it's just really a fun day because when we do this, not only do the parents really appreciate it, but the kids are just overjoyed because in some cases they may not have ever had a backpack of their own. To call their own, or they might have gotten something secondhand from one of their brothers or sisters or something like that.
Yeah.
So when they're really getting their own stuff, you just see that joy in kids' faces. It's so awesome.
Get them excited about going to school, and they're prepared. They're prepared for the learning that takes place, and they don't have to worry about the stigma of not having, a school supply that they need.
Exactly.
So thanks for doing that.
Yeah, and this, by the way, is only possible because we get some great grants from places like the Michigan Gateway Community Foundation, the St. Denis Foundation, and American Electric Power Foundation as well, and some great sponsors that also help us, including Midwest Energy and Communications, Lions Industries, Invenergy, and the Edward Lowe Foundation, all helping out, along with our series sponsors, Silver Beach Pizza, Gas Manufacturing, Michigan Works, and Whirlpool Corporation. Without those people, we couldn't spend the many thousands of dollars we need to get these supplies. We even have volunteers from some of these organizations that come in as employee teams to help with packing and distribution. So without all these people that have assembled to make this possible, we would definitely be just, the United Way staff would be running ragged trying to make it happen. So,
well, we appreciate you doing this. And again, for more information, if you know somebody in Cass County, if you're in Cass County or you know somebody in Cass County who probably meets this threshold and they it would help them put food on the table by not worrying about spending money on school supplies, you can still sign up. You can still register for a backpack. Where?
At schoolsupplyspectacular.com, and if we run out at a certain location, it'll actually tell you there are X number of backpacks left. Just go to the next location. Obviously, Cass County is a bit of a big county, but everything's not too far from each other. So
schoolsupplyspectacular.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach East, Director of Sustainability over at United Way of Southwest Michigan. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Ken.
We appreciate you. It's 8:26. The WSJM Morning Show continues.